Hello, welcome to the Rangers Rabble on Christmas Eve. I hope everybody watching so far, anyways, had a lovely Christmas Eve. And well, it's only 7:30, so I'd imagine there's still many people that have got a lot of presents to build. I know that I do. Firstly, let me introduce my two co-hosts for this kind of short, updated pod. Alan, first. Alan, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. You?
Yeah, not bad, mate, not bad. It's 7:30 and I've only had one can of beer, so that's usually a
It's
good
early. It's
sign.
early.
It is early, but I'm only on my first can. Wilf, how are you?
I'm fine, Martin. It's 7:30 and I haven't had any cans of beer. I won't be having
Would
any
that
cans
be
of beer.
would that be because you don't drink alcohol?
That'll be exactly why. Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
There you go.
Before we get started, everybody, I don't expect this to be a largely watched podcast because of the time and the date that it is. But anybody who's tuning in live, please get your comments in. We're not discussing anything really about Rangers. This is more about the rabble and about something that we're doing throughout the holidays to help people that maybe aren't so fortunate and don't have a lot of family members. So we're going to do a wee something to help them. But first things first, I have to say a massive thank you to everybody. Everybody who's, even somebody who's tuning in to this for the very first time, or people who have been there from the start, or people who have been here for the last few months. This podcast has grown to an extent that I did not think possible. Wilf, we started this a year past November. Our first video got about 40, 50 views. I certainly did not expect us to be averaging 3,000 views a video.
It's been incredible, Martin. It's been an incredible journey. I mean, we've now got a great team of guys and lassies together. The content's really good. There's loads and loads of good Rangers content out there, but the fact that it's all going from strength to strength, and they're all supporting each other. When we get messages all the time from some of the other podcasts, and I know I'm listening to a few of the other ones as well, and the Rabble's just gone from strength to strength. I mean, the thing that does it for me, there's hardly an away game goes past that somebody doesn't go up to me and go, "You're that guy off that podcast," and that actually freaks me out a bit. It freaks me out a bit because it means that you're doing this. You don't think people are listening. You don't think people are watching. It's just the three of us sitting talking to each other, and then you get recognised by other bears at games, and you think, "Wow, we are doing something. People do care. People are interested in what we do," and I mean, it's average of 3,000 views now. Who knows where we could end up? It's fantastic. It really is. It's great to be involved in it. And as you said, it's thanks to everybody that watches it. Otherwise, it would be pointless us still doing it.
I know it's the response, Al, that we've had, and I'm going to thank everybody. But it's just been incredible.
Yeah, you come on and you do when you're doing a podcast. Some of the listeners and viewers might not realise when you're doing a podcast, it feels like we're just having a conversation about Rangers, the same way you would be your pals in the pub or on your supporters bus or at your work or wherever. We're just having a conversation about Rangers, and then to go back a couple of days later and look at some of the comments and the views that you're getting, the numbers that you're getting, and listening to that, realising that people are actually interested in what you're saying. It's incredible, and I know that every single person involved in the podcast, whether they are, podcast on the podcast themselves, or part of the writing team, or part of the background team, doing a lot of the work in the background on social media and on the website, and with the graphics, everybody's just so grateful to everybody that's interested. Everybody that's so interested in the Rangers Rabble, and we can't thank you enough. And I think I can speak for everybody that's involved in the podcast, but I thank Martin as well for inviting us to be part of the Rangers Rabble over the past 12, 13 months now. It's been an incredible experience for me. I've enjoyed 2021 and I can't wait for 2022.
Nobody's ever thanked me for anything before, not even
so
my
one and only. It's only because it's Christmas Eve.
I'm a wee bit emotional there, somebody thanking me. I wanted to do this quick pod.
Sorry, I want to say I've just spotted in the comments, Curry Muncher, I've got a couple of drinks in me, so my face is a wee bit rouge.
Is that why your faces are always rouge? I have to say, hold on. we are about to be joined, right, by Big Sexy himself. Now, I'm a wee bit feared of what he's going to be wearing, but anyways, Big Sexy, how are you?
What's
What
going
on
on? What's happening? My pyjamas are better than your haircut.
No, they're not. They're really not.
2 seconds to put this light on.
Oh, did he put the light on?
No, that's just made it worse.
The teeth are bright enough. What's going on?
Yes, no. I just threw this together very quickly, and I want to get to this main point. This is the main point I wanted to get to. William has been helping out a lot with the Instagram. We're trying to grow that as well. So, see, between Instagram and Twitter, what I would like everybody tuning in, watching, if you are struggling at this time of year, which I know a lot of people do through poor mental health, if you are struggling at all, please do not hesitate to message us on Twitter. The DMs are always open. Or if you don't have Twitter, which I know quite a few of you don't, head over to Instagram. William will tell you that the messages are always open there. There will be somebody there to talk. Even if you just want to say hello,
Guys,
please do give us a message.
If MD's listening, MD's struggling, MD wants a chat, honestly, I run the Instagram account. I'll be there. If you look through the follows, if I don't answer that, you'll find my own personal one on it. If he's want a chat or he's need to let something off your chest or anything like that, I'll be there. I'll talk to you, whether it be 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I'm always up. I've got 2 young children, so I'm always up. If you want a wee chat or you want to share a beer, then we'll do that. We'll talk you through it and we'll get you through the rest of the day. But we're always here. Anyways.
That was one of the biggest things, Alan, that I wanted to come on and do this. This isn't about how Rangers are playing, transfers, blah, blah, blah. This was just about letting people know this is a difficult time of year for a lot of people, and if we can give them any sort of help at all, then we want to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen it a lot in the past few days on social media. People telling the world through social media they're struggling. As William said, the DMs are open on Instagram, Twitter. Their private DMs are open for a lot of the guys. They got a lot of the guys and girls involved. Shared the post that the Rabble put up on Twitter. Their DMs are open. Anybody wants a chat, as William said, even if it's just to say hello and want to say hello to us, or tell us that we're pish on the podcast, or tell us you love us in the podcast. Feel free to message us. We're there.
Even if he's wanting to tell me the police are still looking for me, by all means, he can do it.
Yeah, we are there. We hope everybody has an absolutely fantastic Christmas. But as Martin says, and as William said, we do know that it's a difficult time of year for a lot of people. But we are out there. We're here.
Yeah, 100%. We're all there, and it's not just at this time over Christmas and New Year. I mean, this can be a really tough time for people because you see everybody else enjoying themselves with their friends and family. You might not have anybody. You might only have 1 or 2 people. We're always here, not just at this time, all the way through the year. My personal DMs are always open. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that. I'm a bit of a social media junkie. I don't sleep a lot, and it's not because I've got young kids. I just don't sleep a lot because I'm getting old. I'm always there. I'll always answer you back as soon as I see it. Always here for a chat, as William says, as the boys are saying. So don't ever feel alone. We're all a big family, and we've just got to be there for each other.
Yeah, I 100% concur, and I just want to throw in a couple of comments, just a couple of questions, because like I say, this was only a 10-15 minute thing. I just wanted to make everybody aware of this. So we've got Stuart Melvin, one of our channel members. Merry Christmas to you, Stuart. There was a question from Stuart, is again, potential January transfers podcast. We are going to do that. I promise we will get that done, because everybody likes a bit of speculation, even though absolutely none of us know what's going to happen.
We'll start some rumours.
Yeah, well, who doesn't love a transfer rumour? Everybody loves it, don't they?
Well, we're signing Joey Veerman.
Well, there you go.
There's one. There you go.
We're signing Joey Veerman.
Says Will.
My big transfer scoop is Alan Smith's coming. That's my big transfer scoop.
What was that, 15 years ago?
And 16 years ago, and 17 years ago, and 18 years ago. All right.
Fog Dog says, look, Merry Christmas everyone, stay safe and enjoy your time with your family. It's a precious time, 100%. And a question for everybody, right? What's Santa bringing you? What's Santa going to get you? I'll start with you, William. What are you getting for Christmas?
Other than the pyjamas.
You like him, mate?
They're all right. I could be doing with it. You seen you in bed right enough, but apart from that, it's all right.
Mate, I had to come up. To be fair, Alan, I had to come upstairs, mate. My in-laws are down the stairs. I seen the notification on WhatsApp on YouTube. Sorry, so I sent Martin a text. So I had to run up the stairs there. What am I getting for Christmas, mate? Smile on my Wednesday's faces. That's all I want to see.
Right, okay. Has anybody got any presents that they think they might get or that they're getting their partners? I'm looking for an interesting, funny story.
We're not going to tell you what we're getting our partners, are we?
They're not going. They don't watch.
Mate, I've got an expensive time of the year. My wife's birthday's on New Year's Day as well.
Yeah, my wife's birthday's on the 27th, so
It's just
shite,
brutal,
isn't it?
brutal. She buys me boxers and soaps. I buy her candles. It just doesn't add up, does it?
Do you know what?
A candle's £27 these days.
Do you know what my missus got me for Christmas?
A haircut.
No, I paid for that myself.
No, you didn't pay for that, mate. You get that for nothing. You get the next one for free.
I wish. God, haircuts cost a fortune these days. My missus bought me tickets to Dortmund, so I think my missus wins, unless any use can.
Well, you're not getting into Germany because the Germans have come out and says nobody for Britain's getting in. So,
listen, the Germans have said that before.
Well, so do the French.
A very pertinent message for Kieran. Amazing gesture, guys. I lost my big bro to suicide at the start of the year, and YouTube videos like this have been a way for me to take my mind off things and have a laugh. Thanks for that. And well, that's like half of the reason why I decided to start this. There was another reason, but we're not going into that at this time of year. But stories like that, that's what I mean. This time of year, it's so difficult.
It's heartwarming to see stuff like that. I mean, if us sitting here talking, let's be honest, talking fucking rubbish about the football team that we all love, right? If that helps one person over the course of 12 months, then we've done our job. That's it. We've done. Hopefully, it helps more than one person. Hopefully, a lot of people get a lot of enjoyment from it. But if it gives one person a bit of an escape from what they're going through, it's job done for me. That's it. Perfect. I'm happy. You know what I mean? And Kieran, don't be shy. If you are struggling, just give any of us a message, and we'll quite happily chat to you. We'll swap numbers. We'll have a wee chat. You know, when the time's right, we can meet up for a coffee. In my case, a beer. In these boys' cases, it's, you know, we've all got to be here for each other because times really are quite difficult. You know.
Especially with the football being off as well.
Well, exactly.
I seen the podcast the other day with Alan going on about it. That is, pardon the French, that's a massive boot in the stones to folk. They're only out, so to speak, to get to the football. But we're here, and you need to chat. I'm here, and you need a mobile number to send a wee WhatsApp one. Just send a message on the Instagram page, and I'll give you my own personal mobile number if you want to chat. I'll call you.
Yeah, and like what GB's saying, look, the last 18 months have been brutal. They've been brutal. This is obviously sounding really sombre, but I just want to get the point across. The last 18 months, Alan, have been brutal for everybody. But there is people like myself, I'm so fortunate. I've got, I don't want to say the number in case it's breaking the law now, but I've got quite a few people coming round for Christmas. You know, Williams, I mean, unbelievably, folks, right? William is punching so much above his weight, it's untrue, right?
Is he ever? Is he ever?
Is he ever, right? William's got a beautiful wife and lovely children. Will's got a lovely wife. Alan's got a robot, I think. Because there is no way Alan's wife allows him on as much as she does to do this podcast. That's the only thing I can say. But there is people this time of year that really don't have much. And I should say, actually, what a Rangers, I don't know if CJ Novo does podcasts or it's blogs, or but obviously CJ put out a video the other day. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen it, William, but he's going to take some he's going to take some time off from doing what he does because I think CJ's struggling quite badly as well. So it's just, I just want to get that message out there, folks. But I'm going to finish up shortly. But I want to get that message out there. Please do not hesitate to get in touch. And obviously, everyone at the Rabble sends their best thoughts to CJ. But we will, right the way through, and including the winter break, we will have loads and loads of content out there to keep people entertained.
We absolutely will, and I'm glad you mentioned that because I floated an idea this morning that went down quite well in the group chat. So on New Year's night at 7 o'clock, we're going to do your Rangers wish for 2022 that isn't the title, because we're going to win the title. So, and ideally we want as many people to put in the comments what their Rangers wish for next year is going to be. We'll just have a laugh, because I'd imagine New Year's night 7 o'clock most people are going to be steaming. You know, I'm going to get as many of the podders on as we can, and it's just going to be a laugh, just to sort of, you know, lighten the mood at the start of the year, see where we go, and we'll have loads of other stuff like that. We're going to have Alan's going to be doing a review of the year middle of next week, and with loads of other stuff going forward. You know, the fact there's no football isn't going to stop us.
Yeah, as Will says, we're doing a review of the year. We're going to do it Wednesday night instead of the match reaction, since there's no match next Wednesday night. And then we're going to make it as positive as possible. It's all positive stuff. And we're going to be asking you loads of questions, so make sure you're in there with your comments as well.
Yeah, 100%. Before we go, simple question. Very, very simple question for CGM. Brussels sprouts, yes or no? Well,
No.
we'll start with you.
No.
Just no?
Sorry.
Hello!
Hello, sweetheart.
Merry Christmas.
Right, come here.
Merry Christmas.
What's that song you sing?
Stop it.
No,
Sing. Right, 2 seconds, right? Right, go with that song. Right, go, sing that Ranger song, you know. Go. Come on, look.
Scotland challenge food. He's hard. The ball in far. You'll always hear us rolling from the stand at Albert Park.
Whoa. Brilliant. Superb.
Right, shut the door. She's only just turned 6, by the way.
That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant.
My name is Roman. My name is Roman. My name.
Right, shut the
Right,
door.
if that's not the perfect way to end a podcast, I don't know what is. There you go. William Allen, Wolf, Christmas Eve, thank you so much for taking the time to come on. Thank you everybody in the comments. Like we said at the start, the growth in this has been scary, terrifying for me, the numbers and figures we're getting. So a massive thank you to everybody. I hope tonight you don't have too much presents to build. I know I do, but I hope you don't. I hope everybody has a fantastic Christmas.
I've just got batteries to put in mine.
Lucky you. Lucky.
Keep it clean, big lad. Keep it clean.
Big man. Well, I knew there was going to Sunday take it left wing there.
We will be back on Boxing Day with match reaction, the final match reaction of the year, and possibly the final match reaction for, well, let's just say 3 weeks. Let's just keep it at 3 weeks. So thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope everybody has a fantastic Christmas.
Have a nice Christmas and a happy New Year.
A big
All the
cheers
best,
to
folks.
everybody.
Hey guys,
Thank you.
cheers.
Martin, I can't believe you held up a can of tenants. So.
What's wrong with a
Can we edit that part?
No, we cannot. It's live.
Well,
Have
yeah.
a fantastic Christmas, and we will see you on the 26th.